What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. I really appreciate you tuning in today. As you can tell, we are in the MazdaMiata right now. We're actually taking it back to Top Notch Auto because I've taken it like 3 or 4 times now. There's an oil issue. It's not really an issue. I mean, it's kind of an issue. It's kind of an issue, but I'll show you. I'll show you exactly. So it's not even very bad. So if you look under here, I'm gonna back it up. You know what's interesting? So the car was leaking oil, but there's no like oil spot right here. So, this Miata is so confusing, you guys. Is it broken? Is it not broken? Does it need to be fixed? Does it not need to be fixed? I don't really know. Oh, I'm gonna get underneath and feel it. I don't know why, but it's wet. So as you can see, there's not very much on the ground, which I'm pretty happy with right now, but the weird thing is that it's still really wet underneath the car, so I'm led to believe there's still kind of a leak in there. I thought maybe it was still like, you know, leftover oil that they didn't clean out of, that it was still in there, and I was just gonna let it like leak out, and then, you know, after a few days, if it was still leaking, then I was gonna take it back, and as you can tell, it's still, you know, wet underneath there, so I don't really know what to do. So we're gonna take the car over there, hopefully they can fix it. I'm gonna get a ride from one of my friends. Robert's gonna come and pick me up, and then we're gonna hopefully get dropped back off here because I wanna take the 350Z. It's so dirty right now. I want to take the Z over and wash it. So I was thinking about doing the $6 20-minute wash because the Z needs it. It's like bird poop and all kinds of, you know, dust and dirt on it. It needs some love. It needs some love. So we're gonna drop this off and throw the keys at them and hopefully get it back. Hopefully within, you know, a day or two. I'm not sure. I guess it depends on, you know, how bad it actually is. But I haven't really been driving it because it's not been perfect. You know, there's something about, like, you know, when you know your car isn't perfect, like you just, you know, it's leaking oil. I don't want to drive it places. I don't want to leak oil everywhere I go. Anyways, I'm gonna stop rambling. We're gonna head over there right now, and then Robert's gonna pick us up. And yeah, that's the plan. Let's do it. Alright, you guys, we're gonna get on the freeway here. It's gotta be one of the most fun things you can do in a Miata. Grandpa. No way. I'm happy if we could just keep up with the flow of traffic. It's usually pretty good for me. Oh, right here. This is our spot. Oh yeah, see, it's a go-kart. This thing is so fun. Top Notch Auto. Guys, they got an indoor showroom over here. I gotta show you. It's pretty cool. They got awesome cars in here. Pull this up. Park it. If you're in the Southern California area, I highly recommend Top Notch Auto. They do a lot of work. Here we go, you guys. Let's see, we got, oh, Stinger over there. Jeez. I think that's a telephone. Literally a phone that comes inside this Porsche. That's so cool. These are all cars they have for sale. It's pretty cool. You guys, I forgot my drink. Bye, little Yada. See you soon. Yo, Robert. Sup, G? Dude, I think it sounds good. What's going on, you guys? So we're leaving off from where we left yesterday. Robert wasn't able to drive me home last night, and I had to stay at my friend's house because that's just how it worked. So we were able to get a ride back today. I got the Z right now. We're gonna actually go take it and wash it right now because it's pretty dirty. What I really need to do is go get some caffeine, as you guys know. I'm pretty hungry. I don't know if you guys get like if you guys have Ralph's in your area. I think Stater Brothers and Albertsons and other like grocery stores have it too, but like California roll, like they have Cali roll, like sushi and stuff there, and it's actually amazing. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get some stuff and eat really quick, and then we're gonna go. That's the plan. Alright guys, so you already know, I got my soda because, you know, I'm obsessed with caffeine. But this is what I was talking about from Ralph's. So you got this sushi with the spicy mayo on it. For $6, I mean, it's amazing for a little snack. Just chilling. Anyone else ever just eat in their car by themselves? I literally do this every day. I literally eat in my car by myself every day, at least once. Nothing wrong with it. You know what happens? You know what's the best part? I get my phone out. I watch like the Stradman or TJHunt or, you know, my favorite YouTubers, DDE, stuff like that. If you have an iPhone X, I have this case right here. You can put this literally right here and it stays. And like you can drive and it won't go anywhere. Isn't that actually insane? So if you have like GPS, the only thing you can't see is your RPMs. You can still see your speed, still see your, you know, gas gauge and your oil, but you cannot see your RPMs. So, you know, but it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. All right, guys, so we just finished eating. We're actually meeting my dad over at the car wash right now. He has the Mercedes Sprinter, the huge like bus van thing, and we're actually gonna help him wash it. And then after that, we're gonna wash the Z because it's pretty dirty, like I said earlier. And then I wanted to do a Q&A. I asked on my YouTube channel, I don't know if you guys keep up with like the community section. I asked everyone like if they had any questions and I would do a Q&A. So we're gonna do a little Q&A. I'm gonna sit down after we wash the car and we're gonna, you know, talk a little bit about some things you guys asked me. And that's basically the plan. You know, it wouldn't be my YouTube channel if we didn't accelerate and the light turned red instantly. That's how it is, every time. Should we race this person? Yo, there it is. It's dirty. Alright guys, so I just jumped out and washed the Sprinter. It looks amazing. I'm gonna pull up behind him. There's still like 8 minutes left on the wash. I'm gonna try and grab the last 8 minutes of it. I'm gonna prop this camera up real quick and get some shots of me washing the Z, and then we're gonna do a Q&A. So let's do it. The trick is if we pull up really close behind him, the sensor should think that we're the same car. Awesome, it worked. Dang, you guys. Jeez. Oh man, looks so good. Man, see when the front lip is all wet like that, I just imagine like it would look really good gloss black. Because right now it's just primer, it needs to be painted, but geez, you guys. Let's get this side over here. It's kind of like, reminds me of like Fast and Furious in a way, or you know, Need for Speed. Wow. That looks so good. So I'm gonna get back in the car right now. We're gonna head over to a park, one of my favorite parks actually. We're gonna do a little Q&A because I got some questions I wanna answer for you guys. Way at the very end of this road, there's this random park. And like, you know, some people know about it. There's a lot of people here today. All right, you guys, so we just pulled over to the park I love going to, and I wanted to actually do a Q&A really quick. I posted a picture on my YouTube yesterday. I should have posted on my Instagram, I didn't, but next time I do this, I will. Thank you for the people that replied. I'm gonna be throwing up a few of the questions that I answer right here, so you get like kind of like a shout out. If you go to my YouTube channel and you look at the community section, you could see, you know, I post like behind the scenes pictures, you know, little polls and stuff, so you could like vote for certain things. It's pretty cool. It like gives me a way to like interact with you guys a little bit more than besides like the comment section. So I'm gonna answer a few questions. We got like 5 or 6, and we're just gonna reply to some of those and shout some people out. So one of the first questions I got was by Nissan 350z. I'm gonna put it right here. He actually had 3 different questions. The first one was how many kilometers or miles do you change your oil in like intervals? Personally, I try to do every 3,000 miles. I'm not too worried about it specifically because this car burns so much oil that I'm constantly adding more. So it's not like the same oil is constantly being used. Like I'm constantly adding brand new oil. So that's kind of one of the perks about, you know, the car burning oil is like the more you add it, obviously the longer it's gonna last, but obviously the oil filter, you know, that still wears out pretty quickly. So you want to change your oil filter pretty often. So I try and stick around 3,000 miles, anywhere between like 2,500, 3,000 miles. He also said, what is the average miles per gallon you get on a daily drive? It really depends. If I'm cruising through the town, which most of the time I am, it's not too bad. I'll probably average like 14 or 15 miles per gallon in the city. And then obviously if I'm putting my foot down around every corner, we can get as low to like, you know, in the 8 or 9 miles per gallon. So, and on the freeways, you can get totally into the mid 20s if you're cruising in 6, you know, between 22 and 25 probably. Like I said, it depends how you drive. And the last thing he asked was, what is the cost of Brembo brakes and how the performance difference is compared to like the stock brakes? And basically, if you look on z1motorsport.com, I have it pulled up right here, for the Z1 350Z Brembo upgrade kit for the brakes, basically, it's gonna cost $548. So that comes with all 4, but I will say your rotor type, you're getting blank, no drilled and no slotted rotors. So if you want like slotted and drilled rotors, it costs you way more. So single piece slotted and drilled rotors are only gonna actually cost you 20 bucks a piece more, which isn't too bad. But then if you wanna go 2 piece, they have sprinkle spotted, they have drilled and slotted, and they have them slotted only. But it's seriously, I don't know if you could see right here, but it's an extra $800. So like the total you'd be paying for a 2-piece Brembo brake kit, for all 4, you'd be paying around about $13.45. So definitely more than normal brakes. I mean, brakes and rotors for me, I think it was $350 for brakes and rotors for just the back, which is seriously, if you add it up, times 2, all 4 would be around $600 probably. You're easily over a double with Brembo brakes. Obviously, you're gonna get insane performance out of that. If you plan on tracking your car, highly recommended, like definitely. Thank you so much for your question. So the next question I got was from RV Epsy. Dude, thank you so much for commenting on my videos. You comment on every single one and it makes me so happy when I see your name pop up. Where did you find your Z? I'm in the market, but I don't really know what good sites to look at. I got pretty lucky, I feel like. I found this Z on Craigslist for, it was a 2006 Nissan 350Z clean title with 60,000 miles, 2-owner car for $8,000. And I thought that was an amazing deal considering right now you could easily spend $10,000 on a car with like 100K miles on it. So I did find it on Craigslist. Craigslist is great. I search every single morning because people wake up and they're like, I'm gonna change something today. I'm gonna change something, and they sell a car, you know? One little secret or a tip that I would do if you're looking for cars on Craigslist, check the tab listings posted today. Then you don't see the same listings every single day, which can kind of save a lot of time. I would highly recommend Auto Tempest. If you haven't used Auto Tempest, you can basically compare and search every single website online. So if you're looking for a 350Z, you can compare Auto Tempest, Cars and Bids, Car Guru, Bring a Trailer, Cars.com, TrueCar, Carfax, literally every single one of those websites you can go and you can compare, you know, what's for sale on them. eBay Motors is another one. Craigslist is where I found my car, and I would look every single day because there's always new stuff being posted. Anyways, thank you so much for your question. Carlos Garcia said, could you talk about the specs on your wheels and fitment of the tires? I can. So basically I have a staggered setup. There are 18s all the way around, but in the back I have 245 45s. I want to say I'm running 225s in the front. Let me check really quick. Oh, okay, I was right. So I'm actually running 225s in the front. The wheels I'm running are Renan CRL 70s. I think they look amazing. Something about the 7-spoke look just looks so good. You know, I just feel like there's enough rim to gap, you know, it's just perfectly weighted. I feel like the wheel looks really good. So as far as my coilovers and stuff, I'm not actually running coils. I'm running lowering springs, Morgs Racing lowering springs. I've had no complaints. It is pretty stiff. So if you want to feel every single bump and crack in the road, I would definitely get them. But as far as performance goes, they handle amazing, and I've had no complaints. The car sits really low. I don't have any problems rubbing. I do have rolled fenders all the way around, so just another thing I would remember. You know, if you're gonna look for a similar setup that I have, definitely rolling your fenders allows you to get that extra, you know, like girthiness that looks pretty good in my opinion. Thank you so much, Carlos, for your question. Next question is from, oh, I'm gonna butcher this. It's McCuey Kill. It's Mishui Kill. I don't even know. I'm so sorry. But I have a 350Z, so my question is, do you ever get hate in person or online because of your car? I never had hate, but I see car pages and car clubs. I only have compliments in person, never hate. Funny you asked this question. I was actually thinking about this recently because I go to a lot of these night car shows and stuff like that, and it's really interesting vibes. You know, you walk around and everyone's got their little cliques and stuff, and if you don't like roll together with them, you know, it's hard. Like if you're going alone, you have to just walk up to a group and just be friendly and stuff and just like hang out with them. That's like the only way. The 350Z, I've gotten literally no hate at all. I mean, people compliment it all the time because it looks so good. The only hate I've ever really gotten is probably like, you know, someone said the car didn't really fit my personality. I mean, I didn't really take that as hate. I kind of took that as like, I think that's like a personal preference thing. Like for the most part, I've had no hate. People always are super welcoming rolling up to the car shows. People always say like, it's super clean, or they always like, you know, try and wave me over to the other 350Zs and stuff like that. So I think overall the community loves this car because it's really embedded in the community. Like, if you think about Fast and Furious, you know, in that scene with DK when he's drifting through the parking garage, I mean, you know, that's one of the most iconic scenes from Fast and Furious. So this car, you can hate on it, but it's like, there's got to be another reason. Like, you owned one and it was a lemon for you or something, and you just forever don't like them or something. You know, it's like, it kind of goes back to if you had a specific experience that made you not like the car, or, you know, maybe the person driving it. But so far, no hate, everything's been good. People are super cool. Everyone I've met with a 350Z has been freaking awesome. So I don't know if it's just like a thing, us like 350Z people, we kind of just, we vibe together. Like, I don't know what it is. We just got the, you know, good taste, you know what I mean? All right, so last question I got 5 questions. So last one I got is from Lux. Thank you so much for commenting. I'm gonna put it right here. Do you think coils would be a good first mod to the Z? I think coilovers are an amazing first mod for the 350Z. I think the stock wheels look great, so you don't really have to worry about wheels too much. You can put some spacers on there, push it out a little bit. I think it would look amazing. Only thing, coilovers can be kind of expensive. Most of the people are picking up a Z for like, you know, between 5,000 and 7,000 is what you're looking for. A little higher mileage one. Obviously lower miles are gonna be more. A good set of coilovers can start you at like 800, $1,000. And if you look at that, I mean, it's like 15% of the cost of the entire car is going to your suspension setup. And like, suspension is so much when you're driving. Like, if you have a sports car with like, you know, it feels like a boat, you know, it's pointless. There's no point. So it's like, you want a good suspension setup. And personally, the Morg's lowering springs or any lowering springs in general, I think are going to be great for the price. It's like $250 or $200 for all 4, and you just swap them with the stock ones, and it changes the car drastically. The whole car is lower, and you know, it handles amazing. You feel the car sits better when you're turning and stuff. I personally would go springs first, but if you have the budget, coilovers are going to give you the performance that obviously you're going to be paying for. The lowering springs are going to help, but obviously it's just like a really, you know, cheap way to get into it, and it works either way. So definitely up to you. I personally, if I had the money, I would definitely be putting coilovers on this thing instantly. But for me, I just feel like I would put, you know, $1,000 coilovers on this thing and it would look the same, you know? So it's kind of interesting. Anyways, that's basically it, you guys. I've just been rambling this entire time about these questions. Seriously, if you have any questions you want me to comment about my personal life, about the 350Z, about the Miata, about cars in general. Seriously, I know a lot about cars. I mean, I don't know a lot about cars, but I love cars and I will talk about cars forever. So let me know down below if you guys want to have like a live stream. I can, you know, we can schedule it maybe like every Monday morning for 2 hours or something like that. We can hop on and just talk about cars, search the web, look for cars for sale, and just, you know, we can just hang out. You know, I think that would be pretty awesome. You know, drop a comment down below if you want to see that, or if there's any other videos you want to see. What color 350Z are you looking for in specific? Like, if there was just endless 350Zs out there on the market, what color would you go for, like, instantly? Personally, red drew my attention instantly. And I will say, the blue on the 350Z, if you can find the 350Z that come in like that dark blue color, those look so good. Those look so good. So anyways, thank you guys so much for joining me. Hit the comments, drop a like down below, hit the subscribe button if you haven't yet. I would really appreciate it. And I would love if you join the family and join all the rest of us. And I will see you guys in the next video where we will do it all again. Peace out.